Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Good afternoon, everyone. Before I start to the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Dwi Firdasari from Faculty of Economics and Business, Dinamika University, Indonesia. I would like to present the result of the research under the title LQ45 Stock Selection and Portfolio Optimization using Conditional Drawdown at Risk. In this agenda, we will talk about introduction, which content background, what condition happened, formulation of the problem, purpose of the research, and for literature review. Next, research methodology, content population sample, and the data analysis. And the next is result and discussion. And the final is conclusion. Okay, let's start with introduction. The stock list on the Indonesia Stock Exchange consists of various groups classified as several indices. One of the indices that is often used as a boost to the valuation of the Jakarta Composite Index in Indonesia is the LQ45 Index. This index measures the price performance of the best stocks that have high liquidity and large market capitalization and are supported by good company fundamentals. There are 45 issuers included in the LQ45 index. The 45 issuers are classified by the IDX 2 times a year based on liquid level, issuer capitalization, and other indicators. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a major impact on the world economy, including Indonesia. The economic crisis caused by COVID-19 pandemic caused foreign direct investment to experience an extreme decline up to 35%, or the same as experience a decrease of 20% greater than the economic downturn in 2009. The entry of COVID-19 news on 2nd March 2020, which was officially announced by the President of Indonesia, supported the bearish trend in the JCI, so that there was a decrease of 1.67% to the level of 5361. Over time, JCI continued to experience a sharp decline in trading on 9 March 2020. JCI closed down by 6.5% in one day to 3937 level, as the lowest point of JCI for the last 5 years due to COVID-19. This caused the IDX and Financial Service Authority of Indonesia, or OJK, implement policies to hold market panic. The market condition at the time is called drawdown, which can also be interpreted as a condition when an investment portfolio experiences a decrease or pull from the highest to the lowest value in a certain trading period and causes cumulative losses from the funds and securities. Okay. From the data presented in the table, it can be concluded that there was a decline in index prices to the lowest level in March 2020 because of the establishment of COVID-19 as a national disaster and sought a drawdown on exchange. The minimum prices of LQ45 and JCI reached low prices with a percentage of 45% and 38% as the minimum drawdown. The data strongly supports the opportunity for a drawdown to occur with a large percentage in a short time on other stocks that are members of JCI and LQ40. And next we continue to the sustainable problem formula. The first is how to identify stocks that are stable in LQ45 during the pandemic. The second is how to identify stocks that are stable in the LQ45 index and experience a drawdown during the pandemic. The third is how to identify stable stock in the LQ45 index that experience a drawdown during the pandemic based on the priority index. And the fourth is How is calculation of the CDAR value in stocks identified as stocks that are stable in the LQ45 index and experience a drawdown during the pandemic based on the best priority index? And the last is, how is the optimization of stock from the result of identifying stocks that are stable in the LQ45 index and experience drawdown during the pandemic based on the best priority index and CDAR value as a parameters. So, based on the background and formulation of the problem before, the goal to be achieved from this study is to produce optimal portfolio optimization of stocks that are stable in the LQ45 index with drawdown condition during the pandemic and have the best priority index using conditional drawdown at risk or CDAR as a parameter. Of these objectives can be described as follows. The first is to generate a stable state in LQ45 during the research period. The second is to produce stable LQ45 stock and experience a drawdown during the pandemic. The third is to produce stable LQ45 stocks and experience a drawdown during the pandemic with the best priority index. The fourth is to generate CDAR value in stock identified by LQ45 shares that are stable and experience the drawdown during the pandemic based on the best priority index. And the last is to produce the stock optimization from the result of the identification of LQ45 stock that experience a drawdown during the pandemic based on the best priority index using the CDAR value as a parameter. Next, let's move to the literature review. For the first literature review, we talk about priority index. Priority index is an analysis used to construct a portfolio in stock selection based on fundamental factors such as EPS, PER, and PEG that developed to measure the growth rate of the company by Farina in 1969, and this method also used by Sinha in 2015 to research S&P 500 in 2014. On the study, stock selection using daily data has a higher average return than annual data. The result also showed that method has an optimum period of up to 5 months to make investment decision by Fasciani in 2020. And the second literature review is about optimization portfolio using conditional drawdown that can be interpreted as a condition when an investment portfolio experiences a decline of from the highest to the lowest value in a certain trading period and causes cumulative loss of funds or securities. This condition can be used as an indicator of risk measurement, especially during an economic recession, causing the market and exchange to experience a drastic decline by Chekhov in 2000. In this study, Chekhov researched to 32 derivative markets spread across the world from 1995 until 1999, and other research state that simple portfolio drawdown concerns are linear and can be used to find the maximum portfolio value of risk adjusted for return. To refute the assumption that portfolio risk is a nonlinear equation that cannot be used using linear programming by Davidson in 2012. Okay, so now let's move to the method that used in this research. The population ensemble which used in this study is price of stock in LQ45 index and number in financial report that listed Indonesia Stock Exchange in February 2020 to October 2021. And first data analysis is stock stability selection. The first step, stable stock during the period conducted in the study are selected for the next step of the study. The second analysis is identify drawdown stocks. The second step, stock which has drawdown price are selected for the next step of the study. The criteria of selected in this step are: after experienced drawdown, the stock price has risen to continue the uptrend after touching the lowest value. The stock price has not experienced a continued decline during the pandemic because it has reached the maximum value of the drawdown, and the stock price does not increase a little then continue the drawdown or drawdown. The result of identify are the drawdown stock and the best 10 stock uptrend until the last research period. Okay, continue to the third data analysis, priority index. The formula that used in this calculation are EPS, PER, PEG, its scoring, and priority indexes. The result of the third step is stocks that have the biggest or the best PI value, and also include in the best 10 stocks uptrend until the last research period. And the next is CDAR calculation. The fourth step is calculating CDAR of the stock, which is the result of the third step. The following are formula which is used to calculate CDR. There are stock return, expected return, drawdown, maximum drawdown, value at risk, and CDAR itself. The result of the CDAR calculation are then used as a reference in calculating optimization in the next step. CDAR is used as the maximum value of group based on history and predicted returns that will be achieved by investor. And the last data analysis is portfolio optimization. From the data, the calculation of the CDAR value, then optimization of the stable LQ45 stock portfolio was carried out, which experienced a drawdown with a best priority index using the solver menu in Microsoft Excel. The linear equation entered the program is the total weight of the entire selected is 1. The stock optimization using solver Microsoft Excel result in this optimization of selected stock along with a comparison of the allocation or weight of funds per each selected stock with the largest risk divided reward value. Okay, now let's move to result and discussion. For the first is stock stability selection. In the period from the February 2020 to October 2021, there were 4 periods used by IDX in classifying the list of stock included in the LQ45 index. In the selection of stock stability, data collection was carried out on stock that were stable in the index during the research period. From this step, the following results are obtained: 38 stocks. For the second is identify drawdown stock. The result of this identify are 5 downtrend stocks and 33 uptrend stock after reaching the lowest price drawdown. 25 of 33 reached higher prices than all-time high before the pandemic in this research period. The following is the table which presents 10 uptrend stocks up to the end of the period. Okay, now the third result and discussion, priority index calculation. In this calculation, there were 3 stocks from drawdown identification eliminated because the financial statements were not published on the IDX website or the official website at the time of research, so their fundamental details were unknown. The table beside presents the result of 30 stock priority index calculation. The result of PI calculation are the top 10 stocks with the best PI value and are included in uptrend stock until the end of research period. Two selected stocks were obtained, namely BBCA and TBIE. This is TBIE and this is BBCA. Two stock this is the result of comparison of this table and the table before. And the fourth result is CDAR calculation and optimization for revenue. The result of calculating the CDAR value in the initial calculation used temporary stock weight. In this calculation is used with the total weight amount is 1. The provisional weight used on TBIE and BBCA shares were 0.61 or 61% and 39% respectively. The calculation result of the CDAR value with temporary weight shows a value it's about 0.2%. Now we are going to the final result and discussion, optimization portfolio. After optimization using software of Microsoft Excel, the following results were obtained. First optimization, the second, and the third. From some of the optimization result, the weight value of the stock is taken which produces the greatest return divided risk value, namely the third optimization. The details of the third optimization result are as follows. Weight of TBIG with around 20% and weight of BBCA with around 79%. The value of CDAR as the maximum risk obtained in investment during the research period is about 0.19% and the return obtained is 0.10%. And now we are going to the conclusion. Based on the result described previously, it can be concluded that the LQ45 stock selection and portfolio optimization using conditional drawdown actuaries was observed from two stocks. There are BBCA and TBIG stocks. The proportion of each stock is 79.1% for BBCA and 20.9% for TBIG, with a risk of 3.19% and a return of 1.8% at the time of the COVID pandemic during the study period. The risk of time by using CDAR as a parameter is the maximum risk that is optimized by optimizing the minimum risk value. And for an additional, these are the references that we use for this research. Okay, that's all my presentation. Thanks for your attention.